We're on our way
to the parking spot.
Due to me not having very many vacation days, instead of doing the whole loop on a bike, we're cutting a day off and driving. That's all.
To the trailhead.
To the trailhead, yeah. We're driving to the trailhead. Is there anything that you're bringing on this trip that you haven't brought previously?
Hat and gloves.
Yeah. Remember last year, we were cold.
I brought a raincoat also.
It's not supposed to rain. If you choose to park your vehicle for multiple days, make sure that you have permission of whoever is in charge of that parking lot. For example, we have permission from the state police to park in the public lot across from their building. We have officially entered the route. We're on the Fred Meyer Grand River Rail to Trail right now. Our first stop is a restroom in Saranac. Rolling through the Ionia recreation area right now, just past the mountain bike trail. We are still on the Grand River Valley Rail to Trail.
Still here? Hey, where are we going anyway?
We started today in Lowell, Michigan. We parked the vehicle. We're gonna ride to Sleepy Hollow State Park, camp there for the night. And then from there, we're gonna go to Bay City State Park and camp there. And there's lots of rail to trails in the process of getting from Sleepy Hollow to Bay City. And then from Bay City, we're going to go to Herrick Recreation Area. That's a county park. It's near Clare, Michigan. And of course, we're gonna take the Pure Marquette Rail to Trail and the Pure Marquette Trail, which are not the same thing, despite also being a rail to trail. Go figure. Anyways, after that, from Clare, we're gonna go to Leverance Lake State Forest Campground. That's just east of Baldwin. Then from there, next day, we're going Montague. After that, we're gonna bike home because Montague is just north of Muskegon, so that's what we're gonna do. And then on Friday, I have to go to work. He took the whole week off, but I only have so many days, so I gotta go to work on Friday. And then after that, we are gonna go back to Lowell and pick up the vehicle. The Grand River is the longest river in Michigan. At 252 miles long, it starts in Somerset Township in Hillsdale County and flows all the way to Lake Michigan at Grand Haven. Interesting thing about rail to trails, I guess, is that they often go through industrial areas because they're old train tracks. We're in the little village of Pewamo, or is it Pewamo? Sometimes while touring, we have to do kind of unsexy things, like eat Pop-Tarts right outside of Kroger's. Anyway, so now we're on the Clinton-Ionia-Shiawassee Trail. The Fred Meyer Clinton-Ionia-Shiawassee Trail, the CIS Trail, starts in Muir in the west and eventually ends in Owasso in the east. Okay, so the right thing to do would have been not forget our coffee setup, but this is what Kroger's has, and I'm not above using it. Okay, so what's the experience here?
Experience is it's taking forever.
We will not be replacing our traditional coffee setup with this. Okay, so what's the verdict? How is this? It is definitely coffee. Yeah, it worked. We took a little afternoon walk. Trying to start a fire anyway. But yeah, this is what we're eating for dinner. Cooked on that camp stove. Look at my finger. Yes, right over there. Anyways. Ooh. Hi, Michael.
Hey.
Okay.
Rice and beans for the win.
Yep. It might have been silly to bring such a thick book, but it's the one I was already in the middle of reading. Unfortunately, due to the high moisture and no wind, everything's wet. It didn't even rain and everything is wet. We're in the little town of Ovid, still on the Clinton-Ionia-Shiawassee Trail. This headwind is brutal. At 85 miles, today is our longest day, mileage-wise anyway. As usual, I'm not going to read all of the historical signs to you. You can just pause the video if you would like to read them yourself. Saginaw Valley Railroad Trail. How's it going?
Much better. Now that we're not into the wind. Got a little protection. Shade.
Some shade. This is the Tittabawassee River.
Michael.
I love this guy, even though he decided to film his knee. Look, it's the Zilwaukee Bridge! And we're on the Bay Zill Trail between Zilwaukee and Bay City. We have achieved Bay City. This is their city riverwalk thing. Bay City State Park. Good night. Good morning. It is 53 degrees and I'm trying this method of making coffee this morning. Today's journey is only about 45 miles, so we're taking a little morning hike before we pack up and leave. Is it really a hike if it's paved? Maybe just a walk. observation platform that we're about to go up.
Coaching on outer space.
We are having some peanut butter tortillas, some carrots, and some gas station coffee here at Williams Township Park near Auburn, Michigan. Passing through Midland, there's Dow, that's what Midland is known for. We're in Midland and over there's the Tridge. We're about to eat some more snacks. I finally found some of these and I'm excited to try them. It's delicious. What do you think? Is it cheesy?
It's definitely cheesy.
The Tridge is the formal name of the three-legged wooden footbridge spanning the confluence of the Tittabawassee and Chippewa rivers in Chippewassee Park in Midland. We are on the Pure Marquette Rail to Trail. We've left Midland. We are on our way to Herrick County Park, Sanford, Michigan. How's it going? You have something to say?
Stupid jersey. I can't.
Welcome to the little town of Coleman. Having yet another snack. That is definitely a trip hazard. Don't fall in the fire pit. So it's Labor Day, but like the end of the day, and we're staying here tonight. But most people have to be at work tomorrow, which means that it's actually kind of empty, which is nice. We use a surprising amount of like plastic shopping bags. They're really great for like keeping your dirty clothes separate from your clean ones, and trash bags, and just like generally holding on to stuff bags. Chef Michael, what are we having for dinner?
We are having phony bologna sandwiches
On tortillas.
on tortillas with no condiments required.
Because I forgot them, I'm sorry. And I get a side of carrots.
And we're gonna eat more junk food later.
The secret to perishable food while touring is that you just buy the food like a couple of hours before you plan on eating it. That is all. Good morning. It is 45 degrees here in Clare, Michigan.
Got chicken butt dates.
Unfortunately, our laundry didn't completely dry, so I guess we're gonna have to tie it up again tonight. I got my sweatshirt on, I got my overpants underneath of here, I've got a jersey, and then I've also got cycling bibs. So that's a lot of layers to take off next time I have to go to the bathroom. And I got my woolly socks and my sneakers. I'm menstruating. Although not exactly fun, this is in fact a sign of good health. So, should be celebrated, I suppose. Anyway, so my preferred means of caring for myself while menstruating is the menstrual cup, because it's reusable and it's small, it's lightweight. I don't have to carry around a big box of tampons or anything. Waste is to be disposed of any other, like the way that you would dispose of any other waste, in the toilet or buried in a cat hole. That's what I got to say about that. Periods. Menstruating humans. This is what the cup looks like. I'm not gonna make a video of me inserting it. There might be somebody else on the internet who's done that, but yeah, this is what it looks like.
So it's not a shot glass?
No, it's not a shot glass. If you see this in someone's bathroom, don't drink out of it.
The Pere Marquette Rail to Trail occupies 28 miles of abandoned CSX railroad corridor in Midland County and Isabella County that was once part of the Flint and Pere Marquette Railroad.
Now we're in the little town of Clare, Michigan. Now we're on the Pere Marquette State Trail, which, despite being like the same old railroad as the Rail to Trail, for whatever reason, is not called the Rail to Trail. It's a separate trail. It's now the State Trail. How's it going?
Well, great.
Riding through the little town of Farwell. We are approaching the Lake Coal Tower. Yeah, that laundry that didn't dry. Got it hanging out the back of the bike. I got mine back there too. I don't know if you can see that. Should pay attention where I'm going.
Bike paths typically are not built to the same standard that roads are, and so they are prone to more bumps and cracks and other deformities that make it kind of difficult to ride. And that is one of the reasons that many people don't like to ride on them.
All right, now we're coming into the town of Everett, Michigan. Would it be a bike tour without copious peanut butter tortillas?
Something to gaze upon.
The pavement has ended, which is fine with me because it was not great pavement. We are rolling around Leverance Lake looking for a suitable site to camp. This is a state forest campground, not a state park exactly, so it's much more rustic. And this area is might have bears, so we need to find a campsite that like is not too close to the dumpster and has like trees where we can hang our food, but not too close to the campsite. We don't want it too close. Kind of a dearth of suitable trees for tying up food. See, the thing is, if you're car camping, then you just like lock up your food in the car, because I don't think the bear can get in there. But we're on bikes, so we have to tie up our food. Going for a little hike. How's it going, darling?
It's going fabulous.
Michael didn't want to hike quite as far, so I'm doing a little solo hike. Only like a mile. I just wanted a little extra, that's all. There is one other family staying in this entire campground, and they're on the opposite end, and I can still hear their children scream. I guess this is a good place to use your outdoor voice. Good morning, we're packing up. How you feel, Michael?
cold. Anxious to get moving today.
We brought gloves this year.
I brought colder pants, but I didn't put them on to go to bed because it's still kind of warm when I went to bed. And it gets kind of hot in the sleep bag, so yeah, but I wake up and it's only 44 degrees and I wish I had warmer pants. That is all. Yeah.
I guess the nice thing about it being so cold is that it's too cold for the bugs. You've got like sunscreen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
No shower last night.
Yeah, no shower here. Yeah. In Baldwin, here's a big statue of a fish. Not much to the town of Baldwin, I guess. Plenty of country roads today, which is fine. We like that. Very little traffic out here. Love to see it.
Hey, country roads.
But we're not going home yet. Stopped to eat some snacks at this Ruby Creek Conservation Park. Passing through the little town of Hart right now. They got a Tin Man statue. It's their little downtown area. Michael's around somewhere. There's a coffee shop over there. We're gonna go get coffee, I think. Yeah. That's, I think, the Pentwater River. Having some snacks in Hart, Michigan. Some accidentally vegan Pop-Tarts, unfrosted strawberry. We have just entered the Hart Montague Trail. Passing through the little town of Mears. There's still on the Hart Montague Trail. Have a good one, darling.
It was still so damn windy.
Yeah, I didn't film much of the country roads because they were kind of harsh. Some of them were not paved and they were washboarded and sandy, so it was kind of hard riding. Rolling through the little town of Shelby, Michigan. Not to be confused with Shelby Township, my friends on the east side of the state. To love. Pink. And pineapple. Pink. In Whitehall, I'm wearing a towel. I just stepped out of the shower. Michael's still in the shower. Of course we roll our bikes into the room with us. And I'm glad they don't have like shiny white carpet. Just saying. Microwave and mini fridge. Yeah, we're gonna have TV dinners for dinner tonight. We got some ice cream or plant-based frozen dessert. Now we're walking around the little park. Good morning. Love this guy. He's watching bike racing on the TV in the hotel on our last day of our tour. Anyways, we're packing up to get out of here. Got anything to say?
To your point earlier, nothing. Happy Thursday.
Back on the trail. Some nice little art garden thing. I actually found something in the little free library that's on my short list, so I'm taking this home with me. The Fred Meyer Berry Junction Trail goes behind Michigan's Adventure, hence you'll see the roller coaster back there. How's it going?
Good. Glasses are fogging up.
Hey look, it's the portal! Muskegon's latest public work of art. It's a big metal ring.
The portal was created by artist Lee Brown, who is local to West
What you
Michigan.
doing?
I'm taking off some layers because now it is sunny and warm.
Mm-hmm. Look at this nice view. This is Lake Muskegon. We're on their little lakeshore trail. It's pretty nice. And we're about to have a morning snack. It's not a bike trip without Oreos.
Whatever kind of vacation you take, make sure you support local businesses when you do so. For whatever reason, Michael filmed me in slow-mo here, and then like some guy ran in front of me. Whatever. What I mean to say is, on my sister's last vacation, she sent me tourist trinkets, so I'm gonna send her a tourist trinket, and rather than carrying it home with me and then sending it in the mail, I'm just gonna send it in the mail right now, and then I don't have to carry it around with me.
We're in the home stretch now. South of the power plant. Why are we on this bumpy, stupid bike path? Because I feel slow. Day 6, no rest. Might get in the road later.
I have no choice here.
This section's actually pretty nice though. I'm home, I have showered, Michael is making coffee. There's my bike in the living room. I still haven't unpacked. I wanted to shower first. And look at that Molly. Oh, so cute. Oh, so cute. Thanks for cat sitting, Becca. Yeah, it's a little cutie. The very last part of this trip is that we have to go pick up the van, which means we have to drive the car. Both of us.
2 cars.
I know. So wasteful of gas. We haven't driven this one in so long that it's like covered in cobwebs and poop.
Your destination is on the left.
Here's our van! Can't film anymore. I gotta drive. Statistics time! Woohoo! Day 1, 59.3 miles. Day 2, 85.6 miles. Day 3, 54.5 miles. Day 4, 62.2 miles. Day 5, 67.2. And day 6, 55.8 miles. For a grand total of
384.79 miles. What's more is that we've ridden across the state 3 times in the last few weeks. I think it's pretty
yeah, because
pretty notable thing.
on this trip we
Yeah.
rode from the west side to the east side, then the east side to the west side, and like a few weeks ago we did the odd ram, the 1-day ride across Michigan. So that was like 156 miles or something like that. Anyways, so yeah, we crossed the state 3 times in like a month span on the bikes. Pretty great, huh? So what was your favorite day?
Um,
Of course, I ask you a question when you have food in your mouth.
my favorite day might have been the last day. The ride home was easy. Day 2 was hard, um, but I thought it was cool riding underneath the Zilwaukee Bridge and connecting to that one trail through some weird abandoned, and that wasn't abandoned, concrete like factory, and then there was a single track through some I don't know, some forgotten about territory.
Yeah, yeah. So the
So that
like
was pretty neat.
the road like dead ends or whatever at this like cement factory, and then we like went through their parking lot, and then the trail is like right there. I don't know why they didn't just like extend the pavement of the rail to trail like 20 more feet so it's like truly into the street or whatever. Anyways, if I were to do this again, um, I would want more than 1 day in Bay City because that seems like a pretty interesting town, and I'd like to actually like explore the town instead of just like struggling through on a headwind kind of day at the end of the day trying to set up camp. And I think I also would like to have a laundry day in the middle, like where we stay at a hotel and do laundry, instead of having the hotel day be the last day. I'd rather have it in the middle somewhere. But this is just kind of the way things worked out.
To the point about laundry, this time of year the days are short, and we weren't getting into camp until 5 or 6.
And then trying to like wash
Lots of
our
dryer.
kit in the shower at the state park,
Yeah, there wasn't enough time to dry our clothes.
as evidenced, you've seen where we had it hanging off the back of the bike, trying to air it out. Yeah, didn't work out so well. You also like you can't bring 6 or 7 pairs of bottoms. I mean, I don't even own that many cycling bottoms. They're expensive. And that would just take up so much space in the pannier. I wouldn't have space for anything else. So I want to like minimize the amount of clothes that I bring because they take up space and they're heavy. That's what I got to say about that.
Maybe also another favorite might have been the second to last day. Probably the second to last day with all the country roads. That was
When we
good.
went from Leverance to Whitehall,
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, we went through all that farm country and the sketchy descents we went down.
I didn't film a lot of that because it's kind of hard to film on the road while riding on a bike because like there may be traffic, there may be obstacles and sketchy sandy descents.
Yeah, that was also a hard day because of the hills. Headwind again.
Seemed like we had a headwind almost every day, but we had zero rain and we had zero mechanicals.
0 rain. In fact, it rained overnight the night we got home, and then bam, we got sunshine again.
Glorious.
So we're on the mountain bike today.
We got very lucky. The weather is pretty great. I'll take a headwind over rain any day.
Yeah.